Well, I'm trapped behind a net, but don't worry. I've still got Morty. Morty can help me.
I'd like to know how your problems are worth me getting wet. How selfish.
You're the selfish one, Morty. He's such a cute kitty. But he's still kind of selfish for not trying to free me. Okay, so let's look at the chief. Okay, I need to get, like, what do you call it? An ore. I need to get an ore to save the chief. Oh, and here it is. Okay, so I need a whole bottle of solvent in order to save the chief. Okay, let's see. Let's blow this up with the dynamite. Oh, I don't have any way to light it yet. Here's the way to light it. We can't let insolent people see the Oracle. They all use his kindness for evil purposes. Chief Inzi. Also, I need something to destroy those vines. Okay, so the flint and steel will blow this up. It's gonna go kaboom. Kaboom! And what does that give me? It's a hidden objects challenge. Let's see if we can find everything. Okay, so the sponge will clean this off. And then this will clean up the axe. That way the axe is nice and sharp. And we're gonna paint the mask. Let's see. We need the strings on the guitar. And we need a reel for the projector. And everything else is just something you can click on, so you don't actually have to search for it. Just find it and click on it. No puzzles needed. Inkwell, canister. Where's the canister? Gas canister. And that gives us a net. Okay, so I'm guessing we use the net over here off in the distance. These violent fish. Okay, that gives me the solvent. Good, that's the solvent I need, and I need to reinflate that boat somehow. Okay, so solvent goes there, giving me a kettle, and that's broken, so I'll use the ribbon to fix it. I'll destroy these things later, those bars. I'll destroy them later. Okay, so now let's save the chief.
Thank you. My name is Inzi. I'm the tribal chief here on the Oracle's island. If you're here to see the Oracle, go straight to his temple.
Okay, the chief is totally freaking me out here. This is scary.
But beware, a sea monster guards the entrance. The Oracle will talk to you if you defeat it, but it won't be easy. Here, you might need this.
Awesome, a sea monster! We get to fight a sea monster! Cool. Okay, so first we have this scheme, which is a puzzle. It is a puzzle, we use it right here. We need to figure out the place it gets used, so it gets used right here. See how it perfectly fits into those spots? So now we need to get these colors correct. So the symbol for pink is like a person with their legs, like that. Good. And then blue is like waves, it looks like. There we go. Yellow's gonna be like that. It's a letter L with another line on it. Oh, I think I had it. Oh no, I think I missed it. Oh no. Okay, I'll try again. That's not it. There, okay, that's L. And then green is gonna be a wavy circle thing. There, got it. Okay, so now we can go to the settlement. I don't see any sea monsters here yet. Well, I suppose that's a good thing. I don't see any monsters here. Okay, there's a unicorn thingy, and good soup always needs a ladle, so we'll use the ladle to get that out. What on earth is it? It is a spearhead. Excellent. Over here is where that unicorn goes. The enchanted ice scepter freezes anything, even boiling lava. Well, that's pretty awesome. Let's see, I think the peg leg goes here with the spearhead. Yeah, those two go together to get this enchanted scepter. And this is going to be a puzzle once we find all the animals. I've got the unicorn head. I don't have the others yet. Okay, let's see. This is a snake. I need to find a way to charm the snake. That is a postcard over there. There's another animal. And this is the lava. Do I freeze it with the ice scepter? I don't. Let me see. Okay, I pick up the rag and then I freeze the lava? Yes, you need to pick up the rag first. Okay, so now we're going to the courtyard. We're gonna fight that dragon. I don't see any dragon. I don't see any sea monster. Huh. Well, maybe it's inside the temple. Maybe it's inside the temple with the oracle. Okay, maybe that's where we'll see that monster. Okay, there's another animal. We're gonna put the kettle here. That's going to give me a sponge, and this needs a crescent moon. Let's see. That lens is broken. There's another animal. Yeah, the lens broke. I need to fix the lens. Let's see, over here, this thing is dirty. Clean it with a sponge. Okay, gives me a pair of shears, and I'll just need to set the bats on fire? What? No. I need to make a torch to scare the bats with fire. Yes. And I can't reach that thing. I can't pull it down. But I do have all 4 animals, so I can solve the animal puzzle. So with this puzzle, what you want to do is get the creatures in the correct order. So let's see, that's bear. It looks like it's going to be bear, owl, and then cat. So that means I want to get bear here first, and I want to get the owl in place. So it's going to be owl, and then the animals are going to be in this way. Elephant, fish, and then turkey. So bear, owl, elephant, fish, turkey. And now these 3 animals, it looks like it's going to be dragon. No, that's not dragon. It's going to be the horse. No. It's going to be the cat. The cat is not one of these 3. So cat, dragonfly, cat, dragonfly, turtle, and then horse. Kind of a tricky puzzle. Yeah, you basically have to plan your moves in advance, but it's bear first, then the entire right-hand side needs to be done perfectly, and then the entire left-hand side. And okay, we got a hatchet for solving that puzzle. We use the hatchet over here, and we get an inflatable pump, which we'll use back here on the beach. Okay, use it here. And that will allow us to go all the way over here. A very, very far distance. So we have 2 items. The scoop you pick up, and then use the clippers there in order to get the second item, which is a knife. So let's see. What am I going to cut with these things? What am I going to dig? Let's see. No, I'm not going to mess with those bars yet. I don't think we have anything else over here. Let's go back to the courtyard. There must be something I do here. I'll use the hint. Hint says I need to go back to the beach. Okay, well then what am I doing on the beach? The hint is recharging. Okay, it must be here. Yes, that's right. I need to cut this thing. That's right. It's those vines. It's those vines. Okay, so back over here. Now that I have this cane, I'll use it to pull this very high up ring. And that gives me 2 things I need. Okay, number 1 is the crescent emblem, which doesn't go on the door, it goes on the wall. More on the pillar, I'd say. Okay, and that gives me 2 items. That gives me the valve and the base of the torch. Ooh, I can make the torch now. So I have the rag, I have the flint and steel, and it looks like I need rope. I need rope. So let's go all the way back to the beach. Here on the beach, we're going to use the jack. And that's going to give us this rope. And let's see, I have a coin on this. Oh, there's those coins. Okay, found them. Okay, we get the rake and the rope. Rope for my torch. And now it's a beautiful torch. I can use it to scare off those bats. Take that, bats. Okay, that scares off the bats, and it looks like I have a morphing object on the screen. It's right there. Good, good. Okay, so the bats go away for the skull challenge. This is kind of a tricky challenge because we have morphing objects. So some of these items change from skulls to something else. Let's see that one. It turns from a skull to a bomb, and then back again to a skull. So you have to be tricky. I mean, it is tricky. You have to be careful because the items change. So click on them when they are skulls. Okay, so we have the skull amulet. Now we get to fight that dreadful sea monster, which will prevent us from meeting the Oracle. I'm ready for a battle. Let's go.
You made a mistake by allowing Eva to go to the world of the living. She brought a man here. He escaped, but not before he saw the underworld as a living person. Your actions have jeopardized the balance of death and life. So now, I will deprive you of your power.
Okay, so guess what? There is no sea monster or dragon or anything. No, it was just death. Death shows up and sucks up the power of the Oracle. Death is always where you least expect her. Hi, Oracle.
Death drain my powers. Please help me restore them, and I can tell you about the labyrinth.
I have to say I'm kind of disappointed we don't get to fight a dangerous monster. I was kind of looking forward to that. Okay, I need a tool to dig here. I'll use my scoop. Okay, get those coins, and this gives me a reed pipe. Let's go back twice. We're gonna use the reed pipe on the snake. Do some snake charming. Ooh, and that gives me the planet key. Nice, okay. So back here in the Oracle's building, let's see, we have a clock. Looks like it needs another bird. This is where the planet key goes. Good. Over on the left, we have a ton of cats. A ton of cats. We have these items. Cats actually have 10 lives. Yes. So I have a writing set and a bottle opener. Those will be useful. And I think that's it for this area, so let's go upstairs. So what do we have in the planetarium? We have the door to the library, which is the last part of this section. We need something to pick up this coal. We need something to get rid of those nasty plants, and we need to find all of these planetoid figures. So here's one. I think I use a bottle opener here. That works as an improvised nail puller. Okay, and I get a seam ripper. Let's see, I put the valve here. I put the flask here. And that gives me herbicide. Herbicide, great for killing those plants. And I need something here that I can use as a handle to the drawer. This machine needs another antenna. It needs something shaped like that. Oh, and there's another planetoid. Okay, the herbicide's gonna go here. Okay, there's the planetoid. And let's see. The spheres go here, but I don't have the clue for the spheres yet. Oh, right. I need to use my rake here to pull these apart, and that gives me a new lens for that machine outside. So let's go back outside. So the lens is going to go on the telescope, and it's going to show us all of the stars. Oh, wait. No, it's going to give me some items and show us the stars. Okay, great. So I'm going to copy this down with my writing set because I have a terrible memory. So that's the combination to the puzzle. So let's just use the map to get back there. The planetarium puzzle right here. So it's the same puzzle on both easy mode and hard mode. On hard mode, you have a limited number of moves, but that's okay. It's not actually a problem. So here on the hard mode, you're going to start with this, make those pieces swap, so that piece is there. And let's see. Now I need to find a way to get this piece over here. Yeah, this piece is going to go here. So I'm going to go from far right to middle, then middle to far left, and then far left to second from right. And that's how you do it. You don't actually need 7 moves to solve that puzzle. You can solve it faster. Okay, that gives me an antenna for this device. It's going to fill this up with potion to help our good friend, the Oracle. guess he's my friend. You know, we haven't really met him before, but he is gonna help us, right?
I can feel my powers returning. Thank you. I'm the Oracle who built the labyrinth. When my daughter died, I wanted to create something to connect the two worlds. Navigating the maze lets the dead visit the world of the living as ghosts. It made them happy to see their friends and families again. But Death was afraid that some of her ghosts would leave forever. So she blocked all exits from the labyrinth, trapping all who entered. You must open the labyrinth's exit to return it to its former nature and escape. My raven in the library will take you there quickly if you tame it. Here, this might be useful.
Good. Okay. So basically we need to get to the raven. The raven's going to take us to the labyrinth, and we're going to reset the labyrinth so we can get back to the world of the living. So we got a saw for freeing the Oracle, and that saw gives us this sunburst. You probably recognize it. It's over here on the left part of the planetarium. Okay, that gives me the second half of the sun to open up the library, and it also gives me a brush, which I believe is going to be used here in the library. So in the library, we have that giant raven, really large raven, kind of scary. Actually, very scary. And here are the instructions for taming the raven. We need to find a way to melt that. Let's see, we're grabbing this. We use the seam ripper. That way we can get whatever is behind here. Ah, it's a puzzle. And we get a canvas. We get a canvas. Zoom in on the puzzle. Okay, so the canvas is going to be used here to clean this up a little bit. Okay, my daughter loved to go to the library. She read a lot of books and even wanted to become a writer. Huh, I wonder what the Oracle's daughter... I mean, who is the Oracle's daughter? What is she like? How did she die? I don't know. Anyway, we got a cat toy. So we cleaned up the cat toy so we can play with these cats.
Meow, meow.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Monty. So this is a matching puzzle. Monty was telling a joke about the fact that I don't speak cat. Oh. So you need to find the matching cats. Some of the cats match with each other, and some do not. Those are all the cats. Okay, this gives me a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, and putting the partridge there gives me a fist. I will use the fist to destroy the glass. Over here. I need something sharp to cut the ropes. I have the star. That gives me watercolors. I think I use the watercolors here and the brush for a puzzle. So hard mode just has more things to do, but it's the exact same puzzle on both modes. What you have to do is color it. It's paint by numbers, really. So let's see, that's blue, and that's blue. Let's go with the green sections here. And then the orange sections. There. Giving us a jar and a corkscrew. We're gonna go back. We're gonna use the corkscrew over here to open up the drawer. That gives me a glove, an oven mitt, and a sickle. The oven mitt's gonna go here. That way I can pick up the hot coal and use it to melt the frozen thing. Right here. Okay, grab these. What is it? It's a chopstick and a bridle. So the bridle is what we need here. So you take a look at the instructions. This is how we tame the raven. You need some, well, you don't need yarn. You need the bridle, and then you need the reins. Then we're gonna put those things on the raven for a puzzle. Hard mode gives you one extra thing to do. So let's see. You just click on two things to swap them. It's gonna look like this. You come up to the raven, then you bow to the bird. You reach out your hand to show you're unarmed, like this. Then you give it some fruit. You stroke it, take off your shoes, and then you can ride the raven. Alright, so now we're in the labyrinth.
You haven't become a ghost yet. I can't do anything to a living thing. But don't worry, I'm patient. Don't try to disenchant the deadly labyrinths to escape. You don't understand the catastrophe it could cause.
I can understand why Death doesn't want me to remove the enchantment, but remove the enchantment I must. I will escape from you, Death. I like how Death says, I can't do anything to living people. Yeah, you can, Death. Actually, I understand you can kill living people, because you're Death. That's sort of what Death is all about. Yeah.